right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to your apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations to all the hopeful elect Akim, serving in truth, righteousness, and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make their calling and election sure, as well as hastening the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. It's going to be a quick testimonial video through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's going to be real quick. I got 4 precepts that came to mind. And, so I'm going to just tell the story. So basically, I work a delivery job where, considering the time of the season it is right now, with all these holidays, so to speak, so-called holidays, got your Christmas coming up, whatever, particularly Christmas, people were shopping online, and especially now, so more than ever, because you really can't find anything in the stores, all right? These retailers are about to be a thing of the past. So I work a delivery job, and right now it's peak season. We get a lot of packages. And so through the Spirit, I get to work yesterday. I'm just going to mention that I happened to work with a brother, older brother, was more seasoned in the truth, a lot more seasoned in the truth, and in the Spirit than I am, which is a blessing, right? So I work with the brother, and, I get to work, I see the brother in the morning. Normally we just pack up our vans, and we see each other, in passing, clocking in, and then, we get a salute, and then we go about our business. We go about our day, delivering our packages. But yesterday, I clock in, I see the brother. We get to the warehouse, load up our vans, and on my scanning device, it's something like a cell phone that you use to scan your packages as you deliver them. It said that I had 144 stops and over 300 packages that I needed to deliver, and it was beautiful. I had sent a picture of that in the group chat, the camp group chat. Like, man, I was just talking to the Lord about something, and then I sign into my device, and it says I have 144 stops. So that's how the day started yesterday, And so, get to the warehouse. I had to park all the way on the other end of the warehouse and walk to the other end of the warehouse to grab my packages, right? So I had like 4 racks of packages, man, stuffing them in this low ass Sprinter van, man. And they couldn't find one of my racks, which had like maybe 3, 6, 9, which maybe 10 bags on it full of packages. And we got 5 minutes before we got to leave. Everybody's loading up their vans. They like 5 minutes. And I go to one of the supervisors, man. And I'm like, I'm missing a whole rack of packages. I keep telling people, hey, could you go find my rack? You got workers that work on the floor. Some Jake woman told me that ain't my job. It was just like, wow. So, the supervisor, she goes and find my rack herself. And when she finally brings it back, she's like, you don't got no time. You're going to have to throw all this in there. I'm like, fuck, I'm like, damn, man, because I take pride in organizing my van. The more organized your van is, the easier it'll be to deliver your route, man, and get out of there at the end of the day, man. So I'm like, damn, man. So anyway, I get to throwing everything in the van, and then when it's time to leave out, we pull out of the warehouse. I have to go pull over in one of the parking lots, take everything out, and organize it the best way I could. Man, the van was stuffed. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what, man, I'm not gonna complain. It's not that bad, man. I only got 144 stops. Normally, I have like 175 stops, 180 stops, and So I was like, the Wadi How about Shimmy Yahweh Shai. So I go on about my day. I get my van reorganized. I start delivering my packages. All right. That was around like 11 o'clock. Now time's flying, man. Time's flying. Now it's like 3:30, and you know, this spirit of like tiredness, this fucking sleep demon just came over me, man. And I'm like, damn, I'm tired. Now Jake be BSing, man, at night, man. Jake young, Jake want to hang out. Jake gotta learn and get his sleep, but now I'm tired, man. And to the point where like my eyes are so heavy. As I'm driving, my eyes are heavy. So I said, Lord, Baba Kashah, Lord, allow me to pass a gas station. And I did happen to pass there was a gas station to pass in my route. And I went to this gas station, man. And I remember telling the Lord, I said, Lord, Baba Kashah, I pray that you'll give me the strength to finish this, and because I was extremely like, man, couldn't keep my head up, man. I'm talking about dozing off. I don't know, man. The sleep demon was so heavy to the point where, man, I'm like, man, I'm going in this gas station. I'm going to buy me a bottle of water, and I'm going to buy me a 5-hour energy. And, I wouldn't recommend that anybody drinks 5-hour energies. Before I was in the truth, I used to drink them. Used to work in the Chrysler plant. So, you young, you hanging out all night. You gotta go in there in the plant. Everybody's on all type of caffeine and you name it, man. And I hadn't really taken one of those since I used to work that job. And so anyway, I get the 5-hour energy. I get the bottle of water. And, I'm like, man, I'm hoping this wake me up, man, because I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. It's getting late. I got about 60 packages left. And shit, man, I ain't going to finish this in time. So as I'm walking back to the van, I get in the van, talking to the Lord, basically, Lord, help me, strengthen me, And, man, the Lord worked quick, man. He worked quick. Because as I'm getting in the van, my cell phone's face down on the dashboard and it's vibrating. Well, it was on silent, and I just happened to pick it up and flip it over. It was the brother that I work with. He's in the truth as well. He was calling me, man, and I'm like, I'm not thinking he's calling me to come rescue me. You know what I'm saying? Because they never send a brother. And I'm like, all right. So I answer the phone, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yashab Shem Kadesh Barakatah. The brother like, hey, Kaliyah. Hey, man, they want me to come rescue you, man. And, man, when I heard the brother say that, I was like, oh, shit, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And, man, it was right on, like, the Lord worked fast, man. The brother was coming to rescue me, man. It was so spiritual to me through the spirit because it was the brother. You know what I'm saying? The elder brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who else better to send, man? To come bear your load, man. He came and he took half of my load. And the other spiritual aspect of the transaction we made with the bags, he took I had about 63 stops left, and the brother took 30 of them. He took half my load, man. And the brother was explaining to me, like, man, in this truth, we're supposed to bear each other's burdens. You know what I'm saying? As we were transferring packages, he was, edifying me. And, I was listening and whatnot. And, we get the packages in the brother's van. He's like, man, I'm short a few. And, Jake, we into those numbers, man, those spiritual numbers. We see 144, 777, 444, 555. We know all the spiritual meanings behind the numbers. The Lord shows us different numbers to keep us going. So not only did I have 144 stops when I started the day, also happened to have a little green bag, right, which said 144 on it. It was bag 144, through the spirit. And the brother like, I'm supposed to get 30 stops from you. I'm short a few. So I'm like, I'm like, ah, man, you ain't getting my 144, joking with the brother. But it turns out that bag that had 144 in it was the exact amount of packages, to bring the brother up to 30 stops. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And I took the bag to him, man, and we was like, wow, man, the Lord, the Lord is out cold, man. The Lord's out cold, man. And basically the Lord having the brother here at this job with me is kind of like teaching me discipline. I never really had no one to look up to for real in the world. I didn't have no one to set an example for me. I was the example for the people that was around me, and so coming out of the world, putting off the old man, that in the world that kind of makes you prideful. Like, yeah, man, well, not for me, but for most people in the world, if you got a following or you got people that look up to you, it'll make you big headed, you know. But for me, man, I'm learning. The Lord's flipped it since I come into the truth to where I'm learning to follow. I'm learning to learn from other brothers rather than how when I was in the world, people would follow me. And it's a beautiful transition. It's beautiful through the Spirit. And ultimately, if you can learn to follow, you can learn to lead. You'll learn to lead, and it's beautiful, man. So that was my testimony, man. The brother came through. He took half my stops, and he got the green bag with the 144 on it. And hey, man, we finished at the same time. The Lord had it to where the brother was getting his last package delivered, and I happened to be coming down one of the streets where he was like, hey, man, I got one to do. I'm like, I got three to do, and he was like, oh, man. So we were back at the warehouse, man, at the same time. And then we were clocking out at the same time, man. The Lord had us in unison through the Spirit. It was a beautiful experience. That's the word I'm looking for. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's the testimony. I know that was kind of long, but let's see. Let's grab the scriptures. Yeah, these are the scriptures that came to mind for me. This is Psalms 34. It says, this poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. Yeah, man. In the times we're coming into, we're going to have to call on the Lord for every damn thing, man. It says, the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. And yeah, man, all these precepts were coming to mind when as this testimony that I just told was taking place yesterday. I'm like, wow, man, the Lord, I really just prayed to the Lord. He instantly sent me help, and not just any help. He sent me a brother. It could have sent me anybody else that worked at the job to come rescue me. It says, oh, taste and see the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him, man. And when I put that prayer up, man, I was really expecting the Lord to do something. I thought the Lord was going to give me this great boost of energy, something, man, to get to finish the job or whatnot. But the Lord, like, you know what? I'm going to send you the brother. It says, oh, fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. Yeah, so the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And when we walking in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and doing the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, like the scripture just said, there's no want to them that fear him. And to be quite honest, I don't want for anything, man. I pretty much have everything I want. Everything I want, I pretty much have, everything I care to have, especially everything I need, the Lord has blessed me with. Okay. It says, the young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall not want any good thing. So in the times we're coming into, man, hey, man, like the Lord said, my servant shall eat, and we're expecting to eat in the time we're coming into. We're expecting the Lord to deliver us out of all of these troubles and all of these snares that are going to be set for us, man. And that was beautiful, man. These are the things that I thought of as I was going through that situation last night. This is Psalms 125. It says, "They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever." So yeah, man, that's self-explanatory, man. Shall not be removed, man. The Lord is gonna, you know how you put a stake in the ground, you know, to hold a tent down. You know what I'm saying? Or you on a boat and you drop that anchor in the water. Yeah, man, the Lord is gonna anchor us, man. It says, "As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is round about his people from henceforth even forever." It says, "For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity." So as long as we stay within the bounds of within the hedge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you know, no evil is going to happen unto us, man. But when you decide to step out of the hedge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you open yourself up for anything to happen unto you. Okay? It says, "Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, but peace shall be upon Israel." So as long as we stay within the confines, within the blueprint of what the Lord has set up for us to do, then we're going to be all right, man. But if we decide to step out of the blueprint of what the Lord wants us to do, man, hey, we're going to catch all hell, man, with the wicked of our people. All right? Especially in the times we're coming into, man. This is Daniel 12:1. And with the times we're coming into, these are the things we're going to expect. This is the type of help the Lord's going to send. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of my people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time." That's the times we're coming into, man. All hell's about to break loose on this earth. We've been telling people are looking at what they see around them, which is nothing spiritual. It's all carnality and wickedness. And they like, nah, that ain't gonna happen. Honestly, man, they feel like that we crazy, you know? And it's all good because what? Michael, the chief angel, man, you know, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even so that same time. Even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. God, man, and we praying, man. That's why we give our diligence. That's why I would be recording this video right now, you know, to exhort someone else to give diligence to make our calling and election sure, man. We want to be delivered in the times we're coming into, man. We want to see the great we want to see all the great things the Lord's gonna do, man. You know, the scriptures talk about I believe that's Jeremiah 28:8 or 26:8, that it's no longer going to be spoken about, you know, roughly paraphrasing. It's no longer going to be said, the Lord who delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt, but the Lord who delivered the children of Israel out of the North Country, which is North America, here, Babylon and Great, you know. This is Sirach 2:10. It says, "Look at the generations of old." So look at all of our forefathers as you go through and you read the scriptures. It says, "Did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and was confounded?" You know, man, check out Daniel, man. Look at David and Goliath. You know, look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in a fiery furnace, man. You know, or the lion's den. So these are all these examples the Lord has set forth for us, man, to look at and to consider, man. You know, they were within those boundaries of the Lord, man. They didn't step outside. They trusted in the Lord, man. You know, it says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and was confounded?" So who put their trust in the Lord and then they took an L, like after praying to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, truth, righteousness, and sincerity, keeping their integrity, standing strong, and took a L. Not one of our forefathers. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? I can't think of one, man, because there ain't one. It says, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him, right? So as long as you're doing the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, the best of your ability, you know, and we know what all those things is, man. We don't really got to name them, man, you know. But you being charitable unto brothers in sincerity, you know, you doing the works, you know, you trying to keep that good balance, man. You just steady fighting, man. You praying to the Lord. Everything that we supposed to do, man. You know, the Lord's gonna hear your prayer, man. He's gonna take care of you, man. You know, and we all have those times where we don't feel worthy. You know, sometimes you get down, man. You be like, man, I don't feel worthy. But the scriptures say, let not your sins weigh you down, nor let your iniquities lift up themselves, man. And that's the ultimate balance, man. You know, if you go off, man, you get back up, okay? But you don't go off and keep going off and keep going off. You know what I'm saying? If at ever any point you start not to feel any guilt about the things that you're doing, and you just start to do them, man, then you know something's wrong, man. You know? And so basically, you know, that was my testimony, man. You call upon the Lord for help, he gonna send it. You know, it's an excellent testimony. And Thawadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for that. You know, Thawadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for the older brother. And shit, man, you know, we got it done, man. And the Lord sent the help. The brother came through. You know, the brother's sharp with his thinking. You know, me, I'm not so sharp. You know what I'm saying? But we all have our different gifts, you know. The brother was able to figure out which packages, et cetera, man. And shit, man, we ended up back at the house at the end of the day, man. So I want to say Thawadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for that. Thawadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for the brother. You know, I'm going to say the brother's name. It's the brother should come, you know. So yeah, man. So Thawadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And it was even to be able to, Thawadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, even to be able to give this testimony, you know. So with that being said, Shalom.